Beautiful ignited souls, we are ready for a new creation. Oh, beautiful ignited souls. Oh, I am Crimey Queen. Oh, I was gonna say your partner in CRIME. Okay, I can't resist. I can. I'm choosing not to. Okay. It's simply because my son insists that, that's the algorithms, picking up this the CRIME. Okay. Um and thinks that I should even change Grammy. Like, no. That's what I do. I break the law of silence. It's time for us to speak up. It's time for us to act on what we truly believe. Live our authentic self. Be authentic. Yes. Oh. Now, of course, I'm quite happy to use my name, Shakti, because Shakti is the goddess, of course. I am. Okay, but and Crime Queen and Queen came along on the publications of the Crimson Light, Volume 1 and 2. At the same time, because I was like asked to get a pen name because the publishers really felt that it was better for legal reasons and not having any potential legal people suing about the content of the book. So that made sense. But everything that happens to you, you've got to make your own meaning and choose your own meaning. And one of the things that happened, and if you would read my books, you would see that this is very true. And to the point of not knowing or having any idea that I was going to change my name, because I'd changed my name already anyway, to have had Shakti Nave, because Shakti, I love Shakti, because Shakti is, powerful, giving, providing, nurturing, energy source and so on. I'm feeling that I am Shakti. However, perhaps it's that nurturing motherly type. Sometimes Shakti may not want to break the law. And so when it came to the point of publishing the volumes of my books and being asked to get a pen name, I instinctively thought perhaps that is exactly what I need to do, have on a new name for this new phase in my life. I mean, it's something like in the scriptures, like Abram was changed to Abraham, Sarah was changed to Sarah. Uh, People, this is when I knew. This is how I knew. God being God, God of all, from beginning to end, who knows all things from beginning to end, who's perfect in all deeds, would have had to actually change people's names. Why? Why not give them the name, their proper name in the first place? Why do they have to have a... Why do they have to... So the change in the name, let's give God all the credit here. The change of name perhaps is meant to be for your benefit, for your signposts, for your direction, to get you to acknowledge you are moving from one point onto another. So that's the sense I kind of made out of having to change my name. So why am I going on? Wow. I By the way, if you are new to this channel, I would love to welcome you, and I'm welcoming you. And I would love you to, of course, not just watch the channel, but also subscribe, because there's some gems on this channel and we really want to share them with other people, because we want to grow, by sharing with others, you grow as well. Okay, so I love sometimes I could hear myself go, okay. It's as if it's somebody else over there saying okay. That's what it's about. It's all right to have these two separate cells, because we have a left and right, and we, at least when we acknowledge them, we know how to bring them together to form the whole. The whole. This is it. Whole. Okay. So I've been yapping because I have been doing numerology. I am abiding by the guidance that I have been given to now leave numerology aside. So this is why I'm just going the whole and so on, and to really bring out the art, or the art of love, of self-love. This is what we are going to speak on this one, which I'm hoping so. So I'm going to really encapsulate this discovery of creation. So we were talking about that we are in a new creation. This is what happens, like I have been saying, that in the publication of my book, I became a new person. I went through 2 years of this journey of transformation, and so rightly I became a new person with a new name, Crime Queen. That name, or that cause, which I'm going to go back onto what I was going to say. When I was asked to get this pen name and I came on Crime Queen, I knew that that name had fitted to perfection my intention for helping other people heal their lives out of sexual abuse and sexual assault, etc., and trauma. So this is how the universe works with you. When you are willing and you have taken a step, it does open doors and opens pathways for you and makes your journey so much lighter. So I'm knowing that this is my purpose, if you like, or my intention, to share with you on how we can basically cultivate the art of self-love. So by doing this cultivation, I have had to go back to Genesis. Well, I have been in the book of Genesis for a while in the Bible, but we are talking about we are the new Genesis. And this is what we are: the Word. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. We are that. You are the heaven, you are the earth, you are the Word, because in the New Testament, it's the Word was with God and the Word was God. You are that. This is what I really want to present to you. It's like I want to be that mirror that you can see you are that. When I say be that mirror, in the words that you hear, in the words that are going to ignite the codes that you are, which is the Bible, by the way. You are the Bible. So through the Bible now, I have done this 2 videos specifically about. Okay, so I had done the number of man, which is 6. 6 is the number of man. I have been able to show in the Bible, in the scriptures of Genesis chapter 1 and verse 27, 2 plus 7, I believe it is, that this is where, and God created him, male, female, and he, them. Now, this is not by chance. I was tempted to do the numerology on this again, and Spirit says, no, no, no. And even to even utter this seemed to be like a little sin in itself. So I am adhering to the messages that I have been given to continue on the path we are doing right now. There is really enough information on numerology that can help you to understand your path, who you are, the construct of your makeup, what does the sacrifice mean, truly, the Christ, Kundalini, and all of those things can enable the opposite, the twins, all those things that I was able to get much clarity on those things because through numerology. So, that said, we are now about to heal ourselves because heal our cells. The cell we know, we learn it's a cell you are made up of, or you were one of many cells. You were the survivor of many cells that made you come into being. And of course, cells multiply and multiply, and we have trillions of cells, or billion trillions, which one is more? Trillions. Okay. So we have all these cells, and so, but we are meant to heal ourselves because we are in a new phase. This is a new genes. We need to find out. It's just I'm seeing Bruce Lipton with Dr. Bruce Lipton with the genes and the cells and all of those things. I'm not sure whether the connection that happened, that we are now in this new creation, and so genes and cells are about creation. I think he knew that because he spoke, not I think, definitely. We can't undermine the Bruce Lipton intelligence here. So, yeah. So he speaks about the environment, that what has happened is that they were on about the genes is responsible for everything and so on and whatever, but then he found out that when he splits the cell and puts it in a certain environment, it behaves differently to another environment. That means that you are shaped by your environment. So, in short, so we are speaking about ourselves and environment. So we need to create the environment that is going to be conducive for the genes that we are and that which we are wanting to become, which we already are. But it's the process of development. Just like the cell contains everything that is in a human, everything. This is what the experts tell us, that the cells contain everything, one cell. So the memory of everything else is in all the other cells. And so just as we have those memories and all those cells, we are now responsible because we have the intelligence. It's like the cell knows what it needs. The cell knows that it is a cell and that it needs to, prepare for the other cells that it needs to birth. Just like a woman knows that she needs to prepare for having a baby. She knows she's been a baby, she's grown and is about to have another baby. So all this is in the cell. Can you imagine? Wow. So the purpose of this talk, which is on 15 minutes, oh wow, this is amazing. This is what I do. So in case you're new, I have got to say, we really do like the serpent thing. The serpents, they go in and out. This is the caduceus. And this is where we are at finding our healing with the caduceus in this new creation. The creation that constitutes of two creations. So, I saw this deliciousness in the scriptures. So the creation that constitute two creations that come together and they form one creation. This is all. I saw all of this in Genesis of chapter 1 verse 27. The two sevens, they have two sevens of 14. They're going to come together and of course they're going to form five. Do the maths. That's what I saw there, but it's like, no, not now, So, of course, what you are is not just your genes, it's not just your environment, it's everything. You are all there is. You are the universe. You are the Bible. You are the serpent. You are all the creatures. That's one thing we found out before, that you are all the creatures. Everything. Here's the thing. Do the maths. And God created man in his own image, after his likeness, in his own image. Okay, own image. Meaning that God's image is the imprint of everything that there is. Everything in his own image, everything that constitutes God has an image aspect of it which he created man with. So if we think we are not the elephant, then we wouldn't have a memory. Let's put it this way. If we think that we are not the chicken which people eat, we couldn't be able to say, "Krr, krr, krr." We are able to do all of this. We are able to flap our wings as though we were birds, and so we have mechanical birds in the sky. We are able to do all of that because we are God in God. We are God in God. Like we are in the womb of God, but we are God. Put things in perspective. You are the construct of 6, the number of man. But in this new era, in this new creation, God with the intelligence to show how the images come together has given us all this LGBT to show us the construct. People think that this is just like a joke, or people those who want to take it serious or not. But I saw this, and now with all the movement and all the promotion or discussions or talks or whatever it is on this subject, it is there in the Bible, coded within us. And so because all of us are taken on certain roles, you come in as a female, the other one come as a male, another one come as a transvestite, so another one come as a gay, whatever it is, we take on those roles, which is the construct of man. Man, that is how man is made, in God's image, after our likeness. And God made, or God created man in his own image and likeness. And there, of course, then there was a copy, there was a shadow. And so there is the other shadows. That's why there were two creations. And we have, even within each and every one of us, we are still this construct of the 6. It's just that it is more certain aspects of this man is more prominent. So if I come as a female in this gender, it's that it's more prominent. It's just like part of the body. Then you have the nose, you have the mouth, it's all part of the body. But however, we're still putting this together in perspective is that you are part of that whole, yet you are whole. And certain people or everyone is taking on one of these roles more prominently. Now, even with the process of how that happens, it's God unfolding right before our eyes, showing us the main construct of God. That's it, people. That's what I want to say in this video. So please like and subscribe and share and stay ignited, because we are going on a path, and of course learning how we need to heal the past, the hurt, and whatever it is, and what we are letting go and what we are taking on to this new journey that we are on. Ooh. So, thank you and stay ignited.